Emily and I were doing that one night, and I just kind of looked at them and said, hey guys, I'm non-binary. I don't have a gender.
In my opinion, gender is a universe. It is a broad spectrum of planets and stars and sky that...
Now let me just stop you right there for a fucking minute. $58? Do I even want to know? Oh no. Oh god, no. These fucking idiots. Oh god, no. No.
It's completely fluid. So is your gender identity. You don't have to stay the same thing forever.
Yeah, you do. You have to stay the same fucking gender you're born as if you want to have children and then have those children have children so we can continue the human fucking race, you fucking dumbasses. There are only 2 fucking genders. See? Watch this. This is a dick and this is a vagina. Guess what happens? They make babies, and then those babies have babies years later. That's how the human race continues. There is no such thing as more than 2 fucking genders. It's time to wake up out of fucking la la land, you fucking dumbasses. You had the chance to be naive as a child, but now we're adults. So wake the fuck up.
It's not about nipples, it's about gender equality. It's about desexualizing the female body.
There is no such thing as desexualizing any type of body. We are attracted to bodies so that we can make fucking babies. Because if we're not attracted, then we will never try. I'm guessing that the only reason why you guys are pissed is because your tits are fucking nothing.
Note, since some people still think that asexuality is a phase, I will yet again say on my birthday, I'm 18, I'm asexual, I've identified as asexual since I was about 14.
The only reason why you think you're like that is because you refuse to accept the fact that you are a female and nothing else. Because you want to be with the cool kids. You want to be with the rest of the group. So that you won't be yelled at. You're a fucking idiot. Stop being a fucking idiot and wake the fuck up. There is no such fucking thing as asexual or any other gender. You're a female, and that's pretty fucking obvious.
People think it's ridiculous that an adult could not have had their sexual debut, and how people think that asexuality is childish.
That's right, asexuality is childish. And you haven't noticed that yet because you're actually still a fucking child in your head. You may have grown up to a full-grown adult, but your mind is still the IQ of a little fucking 5-year-old.
And I think it's interesting to note because I think we're both feminists.
I never considered myself a feminist. All during my professional career, whether it be a lawyer or a judge, I never belonged to a woman's organization. I didn't want to be, I wasn't a woman lawyer. I was a lawyer who happened to be a woman. And I wasn't a woman judge. I was a judge who happened to be a woman. I actually never felt, probably I was too stupid to know that I was held back at any time because of my gender. And I still don't feel as if there was any time in my life when I thought that being a woman held me back. You define yourself. If you let other people define you, that's a mistake. So I never felt the need to have a feminine organization behind me, although I'm sure that in some way they were assistants to me along the way.
You go, Judge Judy. Kick those feminist asses. You have an actual brain, unlike some people.
For men and women. So, you know, I wish people would embrace the term because I think it's gotten a bad rap. So it's interesting for me to hear you say it's almost like you don't want to be associated with feminism.
No, because
I think of feminism as the social and I think of feminism as the social, political, and economic equality for men and women.
Feminism. is the social equality for men and women. Bullshit. Feminism was made to hate on men, because some women just don't like dicks. They'd rather be empty and never have children. Now, all that is fine to a certain point, until someone starts threatening to throw all men in fucking camps.
What you had in mind when you said that men should be put in camps?
Well, this is a classic example of, they say feminists don't have a sense of humour. So there I was, speaking on the phone to a conference organiser who said to me, look, we need to put some kind of interview up on the website to advertise the fact that you're speaking. And she asked me a few things about, you know, what do I think the problem is with men and violence and the like. And I said, look, you know, if men don't start behaving themselves, stop beating women up, stop raping and sexually assaulting.
Okay, let me clarify one little thing. We are not all assholes. We don't all do that shit. It's just the certain assholes that, for some reason, do that shit. Because they were born that way or something. I don't know. They're just plain assholes.
Those men that insist on sending their daughters to be married, age 15, if we can't see an end to the terrible harms.
Okay, second off, sending your daughters to be married at 15, only polygamists and Muslims do that because they are fucked up.
Because of patriarchy, then I think what we should do is set up a camp for them. And I had in my mind some kind of benign holiday camp, but with a fence around, so enclosed. And I said very clearly, because I'm a kind feminist, that they could have things like quad bikes and white vans.
Archery on Wednesday afternoons. You know?
Yeah, and the lefties could have bicycles, you know. And because they'd all be in there. I mean, you couldn't just pick the bad men out, because men lie about that they're nice and things. Anyway, there's always a crime you've committed, even if it's a thought crime, isn't there? So put them all in and give them lots of things to do. They can play contact sports. They can't have porn, obviously. They can't have the internet, for obvious reason. But they can have television, although it will all be feminist television.
Okay, first off, no internet? Really? Because blue balls fucking hurts. I'm guessing next up she's gonna suggest putting men in gas chambers like fucking Hitler. This woman's gonna bring back the Holocaust if we don't fucking stop her.
The thing is that lots of women love men. I mean, there are men I love. But some women actually like having sex with men. And I had this in mind, because I'm a kind feminist, that these women could go in and take their sons out for the day, or the women could take their boyfriends out for a good shagging. And sisters could go and talk to their brothers, and you know, but they could then take them back like a library book. So they'd have to be returned by a particular time. And that until they manage to sort themselves out. Oh, and feminists would be in there cooking vegan food.
I was with you until then. It sounded like a gay paradise until the vegan food.
I know.
This grimy bitch is going to restart the Holocaust. But all men this time. We need to stop her. We need to stop her, and we need to do it now. There's a reason we call them feminazis, because this bitch is trying to put us all in concentration camps. And that concludes this video. Pretty long one. That's because I really fucking hate this stupid movement. Join me next time when I hate on, I don't know, some other shit.